Did the two men possessed with demons call Jesus God? Let us turn to Matthew 8 for the simple answer. Jesus heals two men with demons. We start from Matthew 8:28. And when he came to the other side, two demon-possessed men met him, coming out of the tombs so fierce that no one could pass that way. And they cried out, "What are you to do with us, O Son of God? Have you come to torment us before the time?" Now a herd of many pigs was feeding at some distance from them, and the demons begged him, saying, "If you cast us out, send us away into the herd of pigs." And he said to them, "Go." So they came out and went into the pigs. And behold, the whole herd rushed down the steep bank into the sea and drowned in the waters. The herdsmen fled, and going into the city they told everything, especially what had happened to the demon-possessed men. And behold, all the city came out to meet Jesus, and when they saw him, they begged him to leave their region. And getting into a boat, he crossed over and came to his own city. We just saw in my last video how Satan was among the highest of all angels, who certainly knew and addressed Jesus as being the Son of God in Matthew 4:3 and Matthew 4:6, and not as God. And the devil and Jesus also addressed God as being God alone. We have also just seen in Matthew 8:28 to 35 how the situation is identical, in that the demons also referred to calling Jesus, "O Son of God." And the demons did not call Jesus God, or did not refer to Jesus as being God, or did the demons give any indication that Jesus was God himself. But there is more. Notice how it was the demons who begged Jesus by saying, "If you cast us out, send us away into the herd of pigs." We see how it was the demons who spoke to Jesus through the two men. And yet there is no indication in the Bible that the demons personally knew or even met Jesus beforehand. Yet the demons had already known that Jesus was the Son of God when no one had yet spoke. "What have you to do with us, O Son of God?" And yet the demons did not refer to Jesus being God. Surely if Jesus were God, they obviously would have called Jesus God. And there is more. Notice how Jesus did not say to the demons, "You are wrong, I am God." Again, notice how Jesus did not say to the demons, "You are wrong, I and the Father are one God." Again, notice how Jesus did not say to the demons, "You are wrong, I and the Father are free. As with Matthew 4, where the devil also referred to Jesus as only being the Son of God and not God, as we have seen again, there is also nothing in Matthew 8:28-35 referring to Jesus being God or teaching Jesus is God or three, called the Catholic Trinity. There are also no contradictions in both Matthew 4 with the devil and Matthew 8 with the demons, saying Jesus is the Son of God, but then on the other hand saying Jesus is the same God he came from, as we see with the contradictions by the faith of the people who teach Jesus is the Son of God, and yet in their other hand Jesus is also the same one true God he was born from. Matthew 8:28-35 is yet again another one of countless biblical facts that proves Jesus is not God but the literal Son of God he came from. The biblical facts are:
Jesus is the Christ, the Son of the living God, Matthew 16:16. And that by believing, you may have life, in his name, John 20:31.
The only one true God, hence the words only one, spoken from the very lips of Jesus, is always strongly declared throughout the Bible as defining God the Father as literally the only one true God alone, as a single person. And this is eternal life, that they know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, whom you have sent. John 17:3. Why can't people who teach Jesus is God understand the simple biblical facts? The answer is in my video, Who Were and Are the False Prophets? See link below.